Can an employer legally withhold termination reasons from an employee? In recent news, a topic has surfaced that many employees and employers are curious about. Can an employer legally withhold the reasons for termination from an employee? This question has gained traction as more individuals seek clarity on their rights and the responsibilities of their employers. Understanding this issue is especially relevant as workplace dynamics continue to evolve. From a labor and employment law perspective, the legality of withholding termination reasons largely depends on where you are located and the type of employment relationship in place. In many areas, particularly in the United States, most employment relationships are considered at will. This means that employers can terminate employees for almost any reason or even no reason at all, as long as it is not discriminatory or retaliatory. In these at-will jurisdictions, employers are generally not required to provide a reason for termination. Therefore, they can legally choose to withhold that information if they wish. However, it is important to note that employers must ensure they are not terminating employees for illegal reasons. This includes discrimination based on protected classes such as sex, age, race, or religion, as well as retaliation for complaints regarding harassment or safety issues. On the other hand, in countries like India, labor laws are more stringent. Employers are required to follow specific procedures, which include providing a written notice that clearly states the reasons for termination. Under Indian law, withholding termination reasons is typically not permissible. Similarly, in Ireland, labor laws dictate that terminations must be fair and legally justified. Employers are expected to follow agreed-upon procedures and provide notice as specified in employment contracts. While the law may not always explicitly requiring detailed reasons, fairness implies that employees should be informed of the grounds for termination to avoid claims of unfair dismissal. To summarize, in jurisdictions with at-will employment, employers can legally withhold termination reasons but must avoid illegal reasons for firing. In places with stricter labor protections, such as India and Ireland, employers are generally required to provide termination reasons in writing and adhere to formal procedures. Employers should always document their reasons and processes to minimize legal risks. Employees who believe their termination was unlawful or that wages or benefits were improperly withheld may have legal recourse, but they must gather evidence and follow the appropriate claim procedures. The legality of withholding termination reasons varies by location and employment terms, but transparency and following proper procedures are essential to avoid potential legal disputes.